I had another video, but I don't like it, so I didn't say anything special anyways. Got about 13 loads of dirt. 2 more loads should be coming, but this will be the garage. So this is probably about level right here. So you can kind of see the little bit of slope or slant there. So they got to build it up quite a bit for what the guy said. So that kind of sucks. Or in terms of what I was thinking in terms of some of the aprons that are going to come off where ramps where the vehicles can go into the garage. I was just watching this video, and I'll make this real quick because I got to get ready for boxing. But I was just watching this video, and I'll put the link in the comments or description of this video. But this one chick, she was talking about how, you know, one chick, I didn't even watch the whole thing. I watched it probably after this. But one chick talked about for a man to be, she makes about 80K. And for her to be submissive to a man, he would have to make 80. He would have to make double what she makes. She makes 80K. He would have to make double than what she makes. And in this video, it's probably around the 6-minute mark or a little bit before it. She was talking about how she, she had her pretty much just had her jacket open and just had like a bikini top on, so you can just see the yitties all over the place. It was great view, great view. But then the next chick is talking about how, finance is a big thing for her, or pay is a big thing for her. So she would want her man to make like 500K, 350 the least. And it just made me think, right? Because I was just talking to my old business partner, longtime friend since high school, played football with him and everything. And I was just talking to him yesterday, and I'm like, bro, when you're making a certain amount of money, like if you're like, say you're making like say $250,000 or something like that, that money is dumb money. Like I'm talking like, yeah, you'll rise to that occasion in terms of like, oh, okay, I can do this, and you'll be paycheck to paycheck in no time. You will have no problem spending that type of money. But the life you live at that level of income is fucking different. It's different. It's different in how you look at things. It's different how you look at how long things will take, accelerating movement or accelerating things that you're doing, so on and so forth. It is motherfucking different, right? Like, y'all know I work very hard. I do a lot of different things. But, bro, for you to make that type of money, like, one, you're going to be working pretty hard usually, depending on your business, or even get to that point. But then, like, if you spend it, like, especially for like a single man, these are single women. The one chick that says 500K, I think she's like a doctor or something like that. So she's probably pulling that. I don't know what her college debt is like, blah, blah, blah. Let's say she has no debt. She's perfectly financially healthy, blah, 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 right? Who cares? But how much money are you spending? Like, not to say that I have a hard time spending money, but if I look at everything, that's just a lot of fucking money to spend. So I really like look at some chicks when they say these numbers with a side eye. Oh, here's another load of dirt coming. So I look at these chicks with a side eye when I hear them talk of these damn crazy numbers about 350K should be okay, so on and so forth. Even if you live in California, that's good freaking money. That's like, hey, it's a lot. It doesn't go as far as other places, but that's really good money. So when I hear women talk about this, hopefully you guys can hear me, but when I hear women talk about these numbers, man, and I'm like, what are you spending it on? Like 350K, what's the 401k looking like? What's the not the match, but what's your retirement savings looking like? What's your portfolio looking like? Whether it's like investment properties or anything else. I was talking to a gentleman the other day, and at the gym, and we got into a conversation, and he was like, man, I own I have about like 500 doors. I have 500 apartment units around, my area where I live. That's a shit ton fuckload. He's like, man, yeah, I retired when I was 42, and he's probably in his 50s now, right? But guy, if you talk to him, he's kind of like, my trainer says he's a little bit odd in terms of like what he says and how he reacts and everything else like that. And I see it, but he's a cool dude. Right? And I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy, because even that guy, he's like, I tell him like, car payments and stuff like that. And he's like, oh no, I never. And he has it, he's going, kind of crazy over $5. I've heard, like, he's a little bit cheap and all this other stuff. So like when I hear this shit, man, when people start talking, or these women start talking about how, how much a man should make, I'm like, yo, do you know how much money that is? How you're going to spend it? And I'm repeating myself, I know, because it just doesn't make any sense. It boggles the mind that you would think that you need that much money and you think you would use it all. Like, it's like, what are you doing? There's only so many trips you could take. You're still going to have to go to work. At some point, you're going to need to take a vacation from all the vacations that you would take. Like, yo, some people think they're just going to be on endless vacations, endless summers. Hey, listen, you know, as soon as it gets cold here, we'll go somewhere else. Let's go to the south of France or some shit like that. And it's just like, yo, like, I think people are really looking at, you know, life and lifestyles and really not understanding, like, that those lifestyles cost, but they're not forever, especially if you're not doing certain things the right way, so on and so forth. And that shit is kind of crazy to me. So I wanted to say that. I'll leave the what's it called, the video in the comment section, and y'all can go look at it. But that was wild to me, and I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, I don't think these women understand the amount of money that they're asking men to actually come with. Not even, oh, okay, whether they'll find it or not, but really, like, even if you found the man that'll have that, you have to hold on to that. You could lose that. Like, that doesn't, that type of money, 6 figures, you know, get to the $500,000 mark and stuff, like $250,000, $500,000, you can lose that. And then you probably won't even have that into retirement. But Noah, come on. You lose that, and you won't have that into retirement if you fuck up and, like, you know, waste all your money on all these endless trips and not doing things right or what have you. You know, and then, you know, the worst part is when you look at modern marriages and relationships, it don't last long no way. So when you think about that and how much you're going to actually be doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, thank you. So, I mean, like, think about making all that money, spending it all, having pretty much nothing left, having to split whatever assets you have left. You know, even if you do like any type of investments, you got the nicest car, everything is, you change it out every couple years. You have all the jewelries, the baubles, the tech, and all this other stuff. And then at the end of it, at the end of the relationship, you know, the marriage lasts 10, 15 years because the thrill and the magic is gone. She's going through postpartum and all types of other stuff. And she feels empty and like she's lost a part of her life and who she is. And it's lost in the kids and the day-to-day rigmarole, right? But at the end of all that, you're just left with probably making that income again still, right? But then the assets, the little bit that you amassed, all you have are postcards. And, you know, or postcards or pictures. And it's pictures of a person that literally just divorced you and took half. So you don't even want them damn pictures. So you're paying for pretty much nothing in the end. You're just not really paying for true enjoyment. And that's essentially what it is. You're just paying. If a woman worries about the finances, and a lot of these women, they talk about these finances, they're not worried about the finances because of the kids. They're worried about the finances because of them and how they want to actually make sure that they are comfortable in their nest. It's just like, come on, man, stop the game, quit playing, stop the cap. Like, we know what this is. We know what y'all want. We know that, you know, hey, listen, if a guy runs out, then what happens? Then you run out. Like, come on, man. All right, let me get to boxing class. These dogs have walked around enough, and I got to get going. Peace.